guys, so today we're going to be doing just an eye and lip makeup tutorial. I don't need to do my face because it's the same thing as I do in all the others, but we're going to be using the new Violet Voss Hashtag palette today. So this is a really good look for Valentine's Day. It wasn't intentionally for Valentine's Day, they were just like, these are my favourite colours to use, and then I realised that actually this is quite a romantic look. But the first colour we're going to go in with is Fresh. And this is just for the brow bone area. This really helps to blend any colours up further towards the brow. And then for the transition shade, we're going to go in with Savage. So I really wanted to capture like that sunset kind of look with that orange and that purple. So I really wanted to concentrate the orange in the crease area. But I want it to be that kind of like background colour, you know, that just slightly comes through the other colours. So the next colour we're going to go in with is GOAT, which is just a matte brown shade, and we're concentrating that in the deepest part of the crease. It's just to deepen that orange shade, but give also a bit of definition around the other colours that will be on the lid. And then to make sure that we haven't lost that orange shade, I go back in with Savage, just a little bit on that same brush, but also to help blend out that brown shade as well. And then to really make sure it's all nicely blended out into the brow bone area, I just take a clean fluffy brush. Now for the lid shade, we're going to go in with this deep plummy grape shade. It's my favourite shade from the palette, but I will say when you're blending it in with other colours, it does start to fade, so you need to work on it to get a right consistency. But that's fine. I mean, purple shades are very hard to make. So I've just placed that all over the lid, and I'm just going in with the brush that had GOAT on it just to blend it into the crease area, and voila. We're now going to go in with this black shade, and this is going to literally go in the outer quarter of the lid, so the little triangle area, but we're going to just bring it across onto the lid near where the lash line is. And this is just going to give us, how can I describe it? It's almost like it gives us a certain type of shape, like you're changing the shape of the lid, so you're bringing it out to a point, almost like an eyeliner. And I like to use like a thick dense brush for it, because I find that black, when you're trying to put a lot on, it doesn't quite go on as much, so you need to use a more dense brush. And then I go back in with that purple shade just to make sure it's blended into the rest of the lid, and then I go back in with the GOAT brush and the original transition shade just to make sure all the colours are nicely fused together. Next we're going to go in with FOMO, which is like it's almost like a sparkly sunsetty orange shade. It is beautiful, and on top of that purple it looks really good, but we're only placing that on the first quarter of the lid, and then we're taking that clean fluffy brush to blend it into that inner crease area. And then to make sure it's all nicely blended in with that purple shade, we're going back in with that purple shade and just placing it in that middle area at a slight angle until you're happy with how it's all blended in, basically. Now I'm going to do my face and neaten up the eyes, and then we're going to do the bottom half of the eye. This is literally my favourite kohl eyeliner. It's by MAC, and it's just their eye kohl pencil, and I've had it for years, and it's so small, but I love it, I love it. So I'm placing that in the top waterline, and then I'm going to be placing it on the bottom waterline as well, making sure I'm really bringing it into the lashes, because then we're going to take a brush, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring that eyeliner down onto the lower lid, like the bottom lid, should I say, and just blend that outwards. So it gives us a nice little smoky effect. And I used to do this like smoky effect all the time, and I've forgotten how good it looks with like these colours. It's so beautiful, stunning. And then we're going to go back in with my favourite purple shade from the palette, and we're just going to place that all on the lower lid and just blend out that black. we're going to go back in with that FOMO shade, and we're going to use that as the inner corner highlight, but bringing it more out onto the lower lid, and then blending it into obviously its own colour on the lid as well. Next, I'm just going to do my lashes, and I'm using my Benefit Cosmetics roller lash, and I'm going in with these Ardell Wispies, which I have now discovered are my new favourite lashes. They're just so subtle but effective, exactly what I want for this look. Kind of doesn't take away all the, like, you know how you get some lashes which just like completely cover the eyelids and you can't see what you've done? That's not what I want. So now we're going on to the lips, and this is actually one of my favourite lip combos. So I'm going in with MAC's Soar lip pencil, and I like to outline it, and then just in the inner corners I like to just fill it in and then blend it into the rest of the lip. And then I'm going in with MAC's lipstick in Hue, which is a beautiful nude, and they just pair so well. And then at Christmas I got these, which are the Pixie Glossy Lip Plumpers, and I think it has like eucalyptus in it, which helps plump up the lips, and they definitely smell like it as well. And this is the finished look. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. This Violet Voss palette is actually my first Violet Voss palette, and I am so pleasantly surprised by it. Like, I'm absolutely in love. Like, if I had to pick a palette which was me, it would be that palette. Like, all the colours in there are my favourite colours. And the pigmentation is amazing. I mean, there's some colours in the palette that you have to work on, but every single palette that you get is not going to be perfect all the way through. And if you can get what you want by the end of it, then it still works. So with this look, like I said, I didn't plan on it being a Valentine's one. I actually forgot Valentine's Day was coming up. I'm not really a Valentine's Day person, but this would be perfect if you were going on a date with maybe someone new, with friends, or just your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. I think it's such an effective smoldery look. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Go and follow me on my Instagram page as well. And please feel free to comment like on any of my pictures, saying like what kind of looks you would like to see. Or just comment down below on this video. Plus, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask down below. All products will be listed in the description box. And if you're still here and you've watched all this video and you're subscribed to me and you're everything, then thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!